in the dim light of the candle's flame. Let us scatter across the floor of the old game. Walls whispering sepia tones, heartbreak tale. Silhouettes dancing, soft shadows tell their lonely wails. Oh, I'm singing to the echoes in the hall still, pouring out my soul where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Once this hall hummed with laughter and your warm gaze. Now it's just the clink of ice, whiskey haze. Rain taps like footsteps that I wish were yours. But it's just the storm speaking, closing old doors. Yeah, I'm singing to the echoes in the hall still, pouring out my soul where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Here in the flicker, I see your face in the dance of the flame. A memory so vivid, yet I can't whisper your name. Underneath the roar of my blues, there's a quiet plea. In the echoes of my heart, find your way back to me. So I'll keep singing to the echoes in the hall still. My voice a velvet pain that the night can't kill. Each note a tear, every word a bittersweet trial. In the silence of the echoes, I'll wait here a while.
In the dim light of a corner booth, with the dust motes dancing round my head, I trace the lines of yesteryear on worn-out paper. Ink runs deep with dread. The jukebox plays a lover's sigh, while whiskey whispers slowly in my glass. Each sip a chapter of the tale where love was written but never meant to last. And letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry. Folded in my drawer beneath my will, underneath the wise the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The clock ticks on, relentless beat, a reminder of what the heart has paid. Your shadow lingers like a ghost in empty rooms where our laughter once stayed. Was it the summer rain or the words unsaid that drew the line from start to end? The promises like morning mist faded fast around the bend we couldn't mend. Oh, letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry. Folded in my drawer beneath my will, underneath the wise the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. Now here I sit, and memories flicker, faint shadows on the wall. Your laugh that lingered over coffee, the hardest memory of all. And in this smoky midnight hour, right again, as if you're near, but words just dangle cold and sour for the one who cannot hear. Oh, letters to lost love, why do they hold me, bind me, keep me tight? Folded in my drawer beneath my will, a testament of tears and candlelight. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. lost in the velvet of the night. Oh, letters to lost love still. In the dim light, I hover downtown dive, where shadows mingle with the lost and alive. I found a corner booth, bathed in somber hue. My eyes caught a glimpse of still waiting in blue. Oh, how the heart aches when memories invade. Still waiting in blue, where dreams refuse to fade. In the whisper of time, under neon lights side, I'm dancing alone where my old hopes lie. There the jukebox plays a melancholy tune, echoing footsteps in a dance with the moon. You promised forever, but the clock struck anew, leaving just your shadow in the whispering flue. Oh, how the heart aches when memories invade. Still waiting in blue, where dreams refuse to fade. In the whisper of time, under neon lights side, I'm dancing alone where my old hopes lie. And all this whiskey tells no lies, reflecting the sorrow in my smoky eyes. But in the glass I see your face, a ghost of a smile, lost in time's embrace. Oh, how the heart aches when memories invade. Still waiting in blue, where dreams refuse to fade. In the whisper of time, under neon lights side, I'm dancing alone where my old hopes lie. Softly, slowly letting go as the candle dies. Oh, in a dim lit corner of this old town bar, velvet curtains hide the scars. Candlelight flickers like a lonesome star. Here I am, nursing the last sip from a mason jar, dancing with smoke and shadows alone. With each twirl, my heart's more stone.
Echoes of laughter where sunlight once shone. Now it's just me and these ghosts I've known. The piano plays a memory, slow and sweet, a tune that once made my life complete. But since you left, it's just a melancholy beat. In this chair I can see my defeat, dancing with smoke and shadows alone. With each twirl my heart's more stone. Echoes of laughter where sunlight once shone. Now it's just me and these ghosts I've known. Oh, the rain taps like time, relentless and slow on the window pane. It's a sorrowful show. Each drop a reminder, a past I can't let go. Whiskey whispers your name in its warm amber glow. Dancing with smoke and shadows our own. In the quiet of night, this bar's my home. Lost in the waltz under this dome. Dancing with smoke and shadows alone. Here I fade in the dance I've always known.
Twilight of a smoky room under dimming candlelight, where the shadows dance with ghosts of old, like memories taking flight. There's a scent of rain on cobblestone and whiskey on my breath, sitting solo at the Oakwood bar where I toast to love's own death. On the edge of ashes in my glass in smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke. The burning embers of a love that spoke in whispers lost 'neath oak and clove. Was a time your laughter filled the air and warmed the chilly night. Now the silence hangs so heavy here since you walked out of sight. Every sip of bitter liquor tells a story old as time, of how hearts that burn as bright as ours fade out when they're most prime. On the edge of ashes in my glass in smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke. The burning embers of a love that last echo spoke, fading out like candle smoke.
In the flicker of candlelight, my pen starts to write on paper stained with tears of last night. This room echoes the blues, memories in my view. Glass of whiskey holds the ghost of you. These letters to I'll survive you again. They're lined with the heart I can mend. Every word a whisper in the rain. I'll survive you again through the pain. Once laughter danced in the smoky air. Now solitude's my only affair. Your shadow lingers like a song out of tune. Love left too late, but it left too soon. These letters to I'll survive you again. They're lined with the heart I can mend. Every word a whisper in the rain. I'll survive you again through the pain. There's a silence that speaks more than words. In the quiet, your voice is still heard. A toast to the love that we've bled. In the ink, I find you again. These letters to I'll survive you again. Fade like ink under the skin. Every line a soft echo of wind. I'll survive you again. Softly then, softly then.
lone street landslide, where the shadows mingle with a falling night. A smoky bar on the edge of town, velvet voices, life's ups and downs, whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river swollen with rains of the past, each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. Was it your words or the echo of mine that turned our sweet wine into vinegar brine? Underneath the laughter, buried deep, lies a sorrow that the soul does keep. Whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river swollen with rains of the past, each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. And there in the quiet I find you again, in the clink of a glass, in the sudden rain, ghosts of your laughter, traces of your touch in the silence. Oh, it's just too much. In the dimmer, the flickering candlelight's glow, I tread softly where the shadows start to grow. Velvet whispers from the walls that seem to know my heart's a haunted room in this deserted chateau. When I saw echo in the hall again, voices of you that I still entertain. Each step a melody of love and pain. clock ticks in rhythm with a heart grown cold. Echoes louder as the lonely tales are told. Your laughter a ghost in the night so bold. Underneath the dust, our story silently unfolds. When I saw echoes in the hall again, voices of you that I still entertain. Each step a melody of love and pain, like aged whiskey, bitter in the pouring rain. Oh, but the mirrors, they remember all our dances. Reflections fractured in the splinters of chances. Your smile a phantom, I'm caught in its trances. In the echoes, our lost forever advances. When I saw echoes in the hall again, a symphony of us that never will wane. Each step a note in a sorrowful strain, singing softly love's lingering refrain. As the candle burns out, only echoes remain. In the corner of an old bar, under dim and flickering lights, velvet shadows drape the room where I drown out the nights. A glass of whiskey resting weary in my trembling hand. Soft echoes in the hallway speak a language I understand. Behind those echoes in the hall, in smoke, lies every whisper, word we ever spoke. Now every melody sounds like a heart that's broke. 25 steps away from where my dreams awoke. We danced between the candle flames. Your ghost I still embrace, laughing in the rain till dawn left no trace. But then the music changed, the laughter found its end. The hall now empty, echoes the only friend. Behind those echoes in the hall and smoke lies every whisper. steps away from where my dreams awoke. There's a stain on the bar where your drink used to stand, a scratch in the wood like a mark from your hand. I'm clinging to what's gone, but it's fading too fast in the echoes. I see our reflections in the glass. Behind those echoes in the hall and smoke, each whisper a memory, all the words we spoke. Now every tune's a reminder of the promise we broke. Just 25 steps in the shadows, where my heart woke, fading out like the last note of a song never spoke.
Twilight of a room where shadows start to climb, candle flickers casting spells, old clock keeps the time. Whispers of the velvet night, they murmur low and kind. That's when I saw nostalgia there in corners of my mind. Oh, it hit me like a on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now silence holds its reign. Your ghost, it dances through the walls in the patter of the rain. A photograph, a faded rose, the pain fresh as the stain. We were the storm that never calmed the endless aching pain. Oh, it hits me like on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Underneath the starless sky, my whiskey whispers low, tales of what we could have been if we hadn't let it go. Barstool prophets speak of peace, but my heart's a battleground where love's the casualty of war, in tears that know no sound. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. There, it was more than just my mind. It was every piece of us that time will never find.
Of candlelight, I see shadows dance on the wall. Empty room, a single glass. The spirits whisper a lonely call. Sad and smokiness fills the air, these old letters lying in the bar, ink faded as the years went by. Letters as to ashes in my glass alone. Each word a memory, every line a stone. This whiskey burns, but not like you're gone. These tears, they fall as the night draws on. Once laughter echoed where silence reigns, a ghost in every corner hides. Your promises now just smoke rings, drifting in the low tide. How the storms of your departure left my sky permanently gray. With each sip I'm sifting through the ruins of yesterday. Letters to ashes in my glass so cold. Your words, my warmth in the stories they told. The whiskey's a river where our dreams used to swim. Good night, my love, in the silence so grim. Each note a whisper, each tear a plea. In the echoes of our love, I'll forever be. When I saw unshaken love and smoke, where shadows dance on walls out of tune, I caught your eyes in the smoky gloom. Amidst the midnight moon, when I saw unshaken love and smoke, my heart whispered before it grows. touch turned tight. A love so strong, now a fleeing kite. When I saw shaking love and smoke, my heart whispered before it broke. In the haze where silent promises spoke, a fire awoke, then vanished with the cloak. Underneath the starless sky, I ponder all these dreams that we let wander. Rain taps at the glass as I'm torn asunder. Memories flash, my soul to squander. When I saw unshaken love and smoke, my heart whispered before it broke. A fleeting shadow, a mirror's cruel joke, left me to soak in the echo of what we spoke. In the silence, unshaken love forever close. Let's do never let go in blue. Silken shadows dress the room just right, beneath the hum of the midnight slow dance. I hold the letters that won't get a chance. The cozy corner of this old smoky bar holds me close, yet feels so far. Oh, blue ink faded from the tears that fell, each word a whisper, a story they tell. Heartbreak penned in silent reverie. These letters, my love, I'll never set free. In the hush of night, under whiskey so glow, they're the soul's release. I'll never let go. Once upon a time, not long ago, your laughter filled my nights soft and low. But time's cruel jest left me behind, with nothing but your words to find. Now each sip of sorrow, neat and deep, echoes the promises we couldn't keep. Blue ink faded from the tears that fell, each word a whisper, a story they tell. Heartbreak penned in silent reverie. These letters, my love, I'll never set free. In the hush of night, under whiskey so glow, they're the soul's release. I'll never let go.
touch I crave, or just another heartache, another wave. Tonight, my love, in the blue team take, I swim in the sorrows of our sweet mistake. Blue ink faded from the tears that fell, each word a whisper, a story to dwell. Heartbreak penned an endless reverie. These letters, my love, bound in memory. In the hush of night, under whiskey so glow, these letters to never let go. Painted in blue, just the soul's release, I'll silently hold in the blue, where our story forever unfolds.
Dim light of a downtown bar, under a flickering neon sign, velvet shadows dance on the walls with the ghosts of you and I. Smoky haze wraps round my heart, like your arms in our last embrace. Each whispered laugh, this warm and lonely place. Here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night holds tight to sorrow, clock ticks out of tune. With the heartbeats I now borrow, tears mixed with the whiskey line, where your shadow used to move, lost in the echo of our last goodbyes, on the edge to farewell in blue. Once laughter echoed under the moon, just as empty glasses clink. Bittersweetness in every tune. gave us barely time to blink. The winter whispered through the cracks in the window panes and floors. Leaving frost on our tracks and broken locks on weathered doors. Here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night clings to the cry, the clock mourns out of tune. With the silence in my eyes, my tears stain the counterware. Your fingers danced away the gloom. Trapped in the whisper of our last prayer on the edge of farewell in blue. Oh, can you hear it? The slow fade of yesterday. The song we used to play. Now just a melody we threw. Each note a memory decaying. In the alleyways we knew. Candlelight flickering, yielding ghosts their due. Still on the edge of farewell in blue, where memories refuse to die. The clock weeps out of tune. As I try not to cry, one last drink to toast till in the silence that ensues, forever caught in the final sigh on the edge of
In the dim light of my room, the sun's last kiss fades away, gently cradling the memories where we used to
myself some whiskey. The bottle's almost dry as shadows dance to the flicker of candlelight. I sigh and I write these letters to the dreams of you at dusk. Each word a whisper, each sentence a musk, floating on melodies that we once knew. In the twilight, my heart breaks anew. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now echoes bear your name. Love's light footsteps now distant, a flickering flame. What changed was not just the setting of our sun, but the closing of a chapter that I thought had just begun. And I write these letters to the dreams of you at dusk. Each word a whisper, each sentence a musk, floating on melodies that we once knew. In the twilight, my heart breaks anew. There's a sorrow that lingers in the crease of every page. Ink runs with my tears as I cage my rage. Underneath the willow by the river's slow embrace, I remember your smile, your tender grace. So I write these letters to dreams of you at dusk. Soft and solemn like a dying husk, drifting on a song that we can renew. Underneath the stars, I'm lost in the hue. With every letter I chase the ghost of you. Underneath the moon's soft silver view. In the twilight gleam of a candle's flame, on a worn-out bar stool, I whisper your name through the smoky haze where shadows play. My heart holds on to the words we never say. In the arms of love that faded no more, I'm dancing alone on this creaky floor. The band plays a tune that we used to adore. Oh, in the arms of lead that faded
whiskey whispers the tales of our youth, when dreams were fierce and words were the truth. But time slips through like sand through the hand, leaving nothing but silence where once there was a band. In the arms of love that faded no more, I'm dancing alone on this creaky floor. The band plays a tune that we used to adore. Oh, in the arms of love that faded no more. Rain taps the window in rhythmic despair, echoing heartbeats filling the air. Ghosts of your laughter, traces of your scent in the shroud of the night. My soul's nearly spent in the arms of love that faded no more. Here's my last dance on this tear-stained floor. The music's a whisper of what went before. Oh, in the arms of love that faded no more. Still in the arms of love that faded no more. Just a whisper, just a shadow, just no more. Woo. In the dim glow of a moonlit cafe, echoes of laughter, shadows play. I found your letter, faded and blue, under the whispers of the willow sway. When I saw ashes to armor in blue, my heartbroken rhythms soft and askew. In every tear, a story untold. In every silence, a dream grew old. We danced through storms, lost in our reverie. Your ghost in the smoke slipping from me. Whiskey lips whisper secrets so cold, left me with memories I can't hold. When I saw ashes to armor in blue, my heartbroken rhythms soft and askew. In every tear, a a story untold. In every silence, a dream grew old. Oh, the rain taps a tale on old window panes, and I'm drinking up storms, nursing the pain. Candlelight flickers, casting your lore. In shadows I see you. You walk through the door. When I saw ashes to armor and blue, the world spun in whispers of what I once knew. Love that danced on the edge of the night, now just a shadow in candlelight sight. When I saw ashes to armor and blue, when I saw ashes to armor and blue.
In the dim light of a downtown bar, under a flickering neon sign, velvet shadows dance on the walls, with the ghosts of you and I. A smoky haze wraps round my heart, like your arms in a last embrace. Each whispered laugh a fading spark in this worn and lonely place. Oh, here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night clings to the cries, the clock mourns out of tune, with a silence in my eyes. My tears stain the counter where your fingers danced away the gloom, trapped in the whisper of our last prayer, on the edge of farewell in blue. Once laughter echoed under the moon, just as empty glasses cling. Bitter sweetness in every tune gave us barely time to blink. But winter whispered through the cracks, in the window panes and floors, leaving leaving frost on now on our tracks, and broken locks on weathered doors. 'Cause here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night clings to the cries, the clock mourns out of tune, with a silence in my eyes. My tears stain the counter where your fingers danced away the gloom, trapped in the whisper of our last prayer, on the edge of farewell in blue. Oh, can you hear it? The slow fade of yesterday, the song we used to play, now just a melody we threw. Each note a memory decaying in the alleyways we knew. Candlelight flickering, yielding ghost their due, still on the edge of farewell in blue, where memories refuse to die. The clock weaves out of tune as I try not to cry. One last drink to toast to lives, in the silence that ensues, forever caught in the final sigh, on the edge of farewell in blue. Softly now, softly now, as the night bids adieu.
In the lit nights, candlelight memories no more. In the lit night, candlelight memories in the dim corner of an empty bar room where the shadows mingle with the mist outside. I used to find the glow, a soft assurance in candlelights where our secrets hide. Whispers in smoke, laughter like a warm cocoon, now just echoes in the hollows of my mind. Candlelight mind, candlelight memories no more. The flames flickered out where my heart once soared, gone the golden hues that bathed the night before. In the silence I felt the solitude pour. The wind change brought winter's chill early. Your chair sits empty like the glasses we once raised, where laughter danced now, only quiet haunts me. Each shadow a reminder of our candlelit days. Beneath the bar's faded, flickering neon light, I sip whiskey, try to chase your ghost away. When no midnights, candlelight memories no more. The flames flickered out where my heart once soared, gone the golden hues that bathed the night before. In the silence I felt the solitude pour. Oh, but love, remember us on that rain-soaked night. Our kisses in the glow, how the future seems so bright. Every tear now a reflection of that lost candlelight. In the smoke and mirrors I search for you in vain. In nights, candlelight memories fade into the gray. The night whispered softly, nothing gold can stay. Now I'm dancing alone where we once swayed under dim lights, where our shadows used to play. When I saw candlelight, memories no more, just a soft echo, a slow fade. so much, family Joseph. Will you go this alone, please?
In the quiet corner of a smoky room, candle shadows dancing echoes of the gloom, crystal glasses clinking like a whispered tone. The night draped in velvet met the silver moon, and I felt the midnight blues in silence. Whiskey lips, tear traced, bitter in their defiance. Heart hanging heavy at the weight of private violence. All these midnight blues in silence. Once laughter filled these hollow, haunted halls. Your ghost in every creaking floorboard calls. But now the music's just a memory that appalls. Since you left me here where even shadow falls. And I felt the midnight blues in silence. Whiskey lips, tear traced, bitter in their defiance. Heart hanging heavy with the weight of private violence. All these midnight blues in silence. Rain taps at the window, a rhythmic mournful cry. Each drop a moment, a memory passing by. I'm sifting through the shadows, asking the night why. Underneath this stormy sky, even stars must comply. So I nurse the midnight blues in silence, finding solace where the dark and light meet in alliance. And though the night is vast, in your absence I find guidance, living with these midnight blues in eternal quiet defiance.